Good morning. Thank you, Firefly. Okay, so we go over here. Does that work? It does work. I mean, look at my constellation. Isn't it pretty? It's good. I think it's good anyway. You can hear me okay? Okay, good. So you remember that speed running the baby blanket thing I was doing? I'm glad. How is the apartment? How are the puppies getting used to the new place? Hi. We have Sachel. Oh, I gotta find Discord. Hmm. Why is that not? Oops. You going to say hello, Sachel? You've been saying lots of hellos this morning. He's sitting right next to the microphone, so I figured, since he's been yelling across the room, he might actually have something to say. Mm. Oops. Mm. I gotta quit hitting the microphone. I am sitting in such a way. Probably because there's a cat on my arm rat. Hmm. Could that be why? Oh. Hmm. You are super cute, but you are super in the way. Can we put you someplace else where you can get cuddles? No? Okay. He's a dork. The purrs are worth it, though. I am sure Rosa's doing all sorts of weird things I can't quite see because I'm cuddling a kitty. I Yep. I gotta go connect with a couple of friends. Okay, Seychel, dude, I love you. Can I have my hand back? Is that a no? That's a no. I think he likes me. He might just like me petting him, and that's not the same. Hey, goofy butt. Can I please have my hand back? Thank you. Okay. I think I'm overthinking something, but I might not be. Mm, okay. Wait. Okay, that's fair. Oh, and now he left me because I was silly enough to move things. There we go.
Yes. Oh, right. Oh, did you
Going
get
on a
to the
20
thing?
minute
Wait,
rant
maybe
about
you didn't even
AI.
get to the thing yet.
Yeah. So
Uh,
so here we
yes,
are.
decaf. Yes, here we are.
Um I I finished editing like 7 videos for myself, so those are lined up for the week. Um I still have to work on the podcast episode for last week and then next week as well. Um
I have to check.
so
I think there might be one I haven't uploaded. Hmm.
hopefully after my nap and after after I play reverse today on stream, I'll be able to like finish both of those things,
Yeah.
both the episodes, because I have like the I was able to reach stage 2 of like the episode from last week, but there's still so much cleanup to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, it's very involved compared to like the
Right.
usual videos I make, which
If
are
there's
just like
anything we can do to make it easier for you to, like, let us know.
it's mostly like a time and a will thing more
Okay.
than anything else. Because like
Got it.
my brain is like, go do smaller things
Right.
first,
Right.
so you can like ramp up to do the 1 hour long
Right.
um stage 1 edit, and then the 40-minute long stage 2 edit and 20-minute long stage 3 edit. um you know, for a total of like 2.5 hours, give or take, of um work, which is good. I'm glad I have the work, but also um
Oh.
my brain is like, this is such a huge task. Don't you want to do other things first? um and so I end
um,
up like procrastinating on some things, or I get sick like I did last week.
yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because like um life has so much like to do, and then I
It
beat
sure
myself up over the
does.
fact that I am not like at where I want to be.
Ah,
Every time
stop
I
that,
I
decaf. Stop that. Okay, my therapist would yell at you so much because this is my therapist was giving me a whole lecture on um being too hard on myself and blah blah
Hmm.
blah blah. And
Nobody
like
here knows what that feels like.
hi lady
Mm-mm.
writes. Hi. You guys please click the
Hey,
star at the
right.
top of your chat and follow the wonderful the lady writes who I am now in a shared chat with. And welcome in, welcome in. Decaf
I'll
is
take care of
is
you.
dying and needs a nap,
I badly need
which
a
is
nap. Yeah.
why, yeah.
You are
And
important. Take
they're
care
just
of
trying
you.
to say one last thing, and I don't even know if they've gotten to it.
Um. Yeah. I was just saying, like, I wanted to work on the podcast episodes more after
Yeah.
I sleep, and before I like do my stream proper later today. Um. And I got like things on the docket. I guess one last thing, because tangent. This aside from the
Tangent.
one last thing that I already said just now.
Yeah, yeah.
um. Every time recently that I come to the realization, or I think about the fact that I'm not where I want to be, in
Uh-huh.
terms of like my productivity, and I'm
Yeah.
not producing every single day like 5 or 6 videos on my YouTube channel, on my
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. I remind myself, hey, Decaf, take a look back. Um, the Something So Pure music video came out in April.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That
Like,
is good to remind yourself of.
yeah, that music video that like took me, um, that had so many moving parts and so many people working on that,
Mm-hmm.
and did really well. That video came out
Hmm.
less than 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Decaf. My therapist said these were the words: lessen the demand when you are
Hmm.
demanding too much of yourself. when your expectations for what you can get done are just unreasonable.
Mm-mm.
Lessen the demand.
Did she
Lessen the
explain?
demand.
Did your therapist explain how to identify when it's too much?
Uh, yeah, my therapist was like, when you're beating yourself up over not getting as much done as you think you should have done. They
Mhm.
also don't let me use the word should.
Mhm.
um, but when I'm down on myself for not accomplishing what I believe I was supposed to accomplish in these hours that decided I was supposed to accomplish them in, um, uh, I'm supposed to congratulate myself on what I have done, like actually
Yes.
recognize my own accomplishments and have
I
them those
yeah.
be meaningful to me. And I'm
Yes.
supposed to lessen the demand and not like basically like not be a bad boss to myself.
Mm-mm.
Right. Well, celebrating victories is something I try to do in my chat. Just
Yeah.
here, you're supposed to do it for yourself too. And Decaf definitely needs to.
Yes.
Decaf has been working hard, and we
I, I
appreciate you.
I I think I just felt particularly impacted because this is contractual work, and like this is the first time I've ever been this late for on an episode. Um,
Yeah, but we're
but
You
not
I
were sick.
jerks. We're not big jerks. Like it's fine.
um, so I'm working hard on like all the stuff. If you guys want to support, subscribe to Two Cats Writing over there. Donate to MJ and Lady Writes, and
And to decaf.
watch the episodes.
Mhm.
Oh, I have to keep saying this because like this is very important. Please leave comments
That's right.
on the podcast episodes. I know that a lot of you are watching it, and I know you're enjoying it. You like leave likes. Comments help so much in terms of motivation. Not even numbers. I don't like the numbers are okay. Um, but like anytime I see the comments under the podcast episodes, I get particularly happy.
Inspire decaf. We need to inspire decaf to feel this is honestly this feels like an ADHD hack in a lot of ways. You guys, we need
Mhm.
positive feedback to keep going because we don't have any dopamine.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
I don't even take dopamine medication. I take sedatives, which
Right, which is why decaf needs it even more.
yeah.
I take the dopamine medication and I still need more
Mm-mm.
because I feel like there's no level of meds that completely makes up for the the ongoing deficit. But
Okay, so
yeah.
all this to say, thank you so much for having me. I unfortunately cannot stream the
Thank
productivity
you for
portion
being here,
of
even
today.
a little bit.
Um, I'm gonna go take a nap because I've only
Yay.
had 3 hours of sleep.
Yes.
Uh,
Go sleep, decaf. Sleep.
Please go take care of
Please
you,
enjoy your sleep too. Don't feel guilty during your sleep.
and
I'll be
don't
back
wake
in
up
like
feeling guilty.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be back in like 3 or 4 hours. I might delay the reverse portion of the stream today, just like
Sleep is
if
only
my
so you
body
need to
demands
sleep.
it, um, I
Yeah.
might delay the reverse portion of the stream today. Because anyway, I'm only doing like combat stuff. I've already finished all
It,
the
it's okay
main
even if
story
you
and stuff.
don't stream. Even if you just
Uh
fell
huh.
asleep and need to sleep, it's okay. I'm just putting that out there. Like I'm not saying don't stream. Like I'm sure
Yeah,
everybody
no,
would love
you're saying it's
to see
okay
you
if I don't.
stream, but it's okay if you don't.
Right. No, I've had to cancel streams a lot lately, and I feel bad about it. Between the super typhoons that have been hitting us, like three
Uh,
typhoons in a row,
yeah, see, that's terrible
getting
things
That
delayed.
happening to you. You shouldn't feel bad about that.
yeah.
You didn't get sick on purpose. You didn't like these are things, these are tragedies that happen to you. And then plus all your overtime that you've had to do lately.
Yep.
Like like the universe has been taxing overtaxing you and asking too
Yeah.
much of you, and it's
And
like
then you're asking too much
none
of
of
you.
this is your fault. You shouldn't feel bad.
Go take
I would like
care of
that.
you.
So, Lady Wrights, even though you just joined, I say as if like we haven't been talking for past how many minutes already. Uh,
Yeah.
I do have to say goodbye here. Um, enjoy the
Go
stream,
away.
everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna go sleep. Good
Yes.
night.
Sleep well. Good
Good night. Take
night.
good care of you.
Sweet
We love you.
dreams. Oh, hi Katrina.
Hello.
I'm gonna put on a
Okay,
podcast. Or not a podcast, a playlist.
I
Yes. What are you doing today? Tell me
side
everything.
side thing real quick. It is technically my stream anniversary, so I officially started a discount thing. It's
Oh my
gonna be
goodness.
about 12 hours. I have been
Hold on.
streaming
I
for
need to turn
6
it down just a little
years.
bit.
Oh yeah, I should probably talk
Oh
into the
wait.
mic. That would
No,
help
I don't.
too.
You could just talk into it, and that would do
Uh-huh.
the trick. There we go. Say that again about your stream anniversary because it was
Sorry.
very quiet, so everyone hears.
It it has been 6 years of streaming. You guys have been stuck
Ah,
with me. Well, not MJ. MJ's a
wee!
relative newcomer on that scale.
I am a new friend.
So I went ahead and started one of those.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. This is officially, I think this would be between Streamiversary and what was the other thing? Oh, my affiliate anniversary. It's like the middle way between the two. Uh, uh, it didn't take me long to affiliate, thankfully. Like whatever the minimum timeline line was, I wasn't too far from that. And I thank everybody for that. The same people who got me to affiliate pretty fast also got me to gave me the raid call that came with it that they picked that I
Are you
have been
talking to your
using.
mic again?
I thought I was. I am going to
Oh.
reposition this. We're fixing this.
There we
Okay.
go. There we go.
Apparently, I might need a pillow or something.
Yeah.
I leaned back too far. Unfortunately, I put the mic any differently, and the cat jumps up on my arm and starts trying to get pets from it. And I love him. Preferably not knocking the microphone all over the place, though.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I feel good things about that. He's so sweet and so cute, and he knows it, the little sucker.
Good kitty. Sweet kitty.
So yeah, it's the streamiversary. I also am on. Oh, thank you for the bit.
Happy streamiversary.
See, I've been oblivious trying to get the microphone right.
No, you were busy. You were doing tech things.
We are. This is also the first Two Cats Writing live stream thing over on Velora, which is a new streaming platform.
There we go.
So we are on YouTube, Twitch, and Velora.
Very exciting.
Right now. And if you are on Velora, this is my Two Cats Writing podcast that you guys have listened to me talk about all week. I am sure. Well, all week that I've been live. Obviously, I wasn't live yesterday because for some reason I was it live yesterday? I don't remember if I went on. No. Yesterday was Saturday. See, days are running together, dude. Seriously, running together. It's crazy. I am. So yesterday was Saturday. Yesterday's a full stream. So last time you guys would have seen me was Friday. And then before that, it would have been Wednesday for like an hour or so. And then Monday. And I don't think I streamed Tuesday, although I should have. Since we didn't record, I had too much going on.
Yeah, you
and
were having a week.
Oh, it's been a full week. Yeah, it's actually been a full couple of weeks. But I think we have most of the things figured out. Most.
That's good.
I've got the stuff to make my medicine work again.
Yay!
Which is, I do have a side effect with that one though, and that I'm pretty sure is going to make them take me off of it if it sticks around. So I hope it doesn't stick around.
I hope it subsides then.
Yeah.
Because is it working otherwise?
It seems like it is.
Mm-hmm.
but I've only had it for I've only had it's a 2-part combination thing, and I've only had both parts for like
Like a
2 days now, I think.
got it.
So it's just the first day it caused auras. And like instead
Oh.
of getting regular migraines these days, I've been getting auras. And in
Mhm.
this case, I lost vision in one eye while I was at work.
That's not good.
So, no, it's not ideal
That's
for
pretty
sure.
bad. Cuz like what if that
Uh,
happened if you were when you were driving the car or something?
I usually have backup,
Do you
thankfully, as far as that
yeah.
goes.
Do you have like
So
a
I
warning of that something like that is going to happen before it happens?
that usually is my warning.
Ah,
It doesn't start that severe right away. I
got
it's
it.
usually progressive.
Mhm.
Thankfully, it didn't stick around too long.
Whew.
It was like maybe a half an hour. If I had been driving, I could have pulled over and waited it out
Uh-huh.
if I had to. Um,
'Cause that's scary.
it's not my favorite. I know when I used to get them faithfully once a month,
Ugh.
um, I did
Oh.
have times where I was driving with small people in the car,
Mm.
but I had I didn't have backup at that point. It wasn't safe. So I had to get to a place where it would be safe
Yeah.
in order for me to be able to stop and get through it. And thankfully, I was always able to do so, but it's not comfortable. It's not fun.
No. No.
So I understand why they will take me off of it, because that means like there's blood pressure issues and the brain is
Right.
mad at me, and so I'm trying to find other ways.
Eh.
But we'll get
Well,
there.
I hope it subsides. I hope it's just a temporary side effect from, the shock of it to your system and that it
Me
will go
too.
away.
Me too. It would be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because I like having my brain back. That's my biggest concern. I do not like
Mhm.
not being able to write. I do
Yep.
not like not being able to edit or create or whatever else I need to do, because I'm so distracted that
Yep.
my brain just can't get it done. So, yeah.
I
Also,
completely understand.
and in my rambling mood, the project I am working on is I'm hopefully getting close to finishing this baby blanket, because I had to
Ooh.
undo 2 lines and it's due on Friday.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I'm still about half a yarn roll in or left.
So yeah, that's got to happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait, I can put Lady Wright says I could do this here maybe if I
What?
change this Earl.
Earl?
Oh, sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. I have a thing. Let's see if this works. There we go. There now in our streams, we someone could, if they had good enough eyesight, follow.
Both of us?
Yeah,
In
they
the
well
it,
they could we have like an endless thing going on here
we
because
have the
like
loop.
like where if somebody could blow it up big enough, they could follow it infinitely. My stream and your stream through the windows. I'm always fascinated by that kind of thing. So
we have we have accomplished chaos.
yes.
Oh, Ender Dragon! I apologize over on Velora. I
Ah,
apologize. I saw the hello,
an
and
ender
yeah,
dragon. There you are.
I did give you VIP. I guess I am sure Velora isn't in our shared chat. Hello, Gamer Rex. Recon, also on Valera.
That's nice. You're getting like a nice crowd over there.
Yeah, we've got Valera is a really great group of people so far. I have just met some really awesome people. It's a very new platform,
Twitch.
relatively small. My Mix It Up, I wish I could figure out how to get my Mix It Up to be a dockable in my thing so I could see everybody. But everybody who has popped over in the chat and every chat that I have popped in, everyone has been so much fun.
That's
And
nice.
we've got a lot of people. Mix It Up is the platform I use for a lot of my stream stuff. And they have an integration with Velera. My brain went, oh, what's Velera? But the same day I signed up, Kindar signed up because I was like, oh, we're going to do this.
Sign up over there. I mean, I think I am signed up, but I haven't set it up. Maybe I should stream. Maybe I should dual stream to there instead of YouTube because I almost never have anybody in my YouTube chat. Like very rarely.
This is why I absolutely adore the way my Meld studio is working, because I am able to integrate with anyone I want.
Well, and I'm sure I can too. I just like because I have a good plugin, a good OBS plugin for
multi-stream.
I just don't know whether my whether my computer really wants to try to encode 4.3. Maybe it would work, but
Meld Studio doesn't force me to make my computer do the encoding. Meld will do the encoding. I love them.
Normally those because I think that's a PC app anyway, but also
it might be.
Yeah. And I haven't been willing to sign up for one of those paid services that streams to like multiple channels. So
I understand
do it with
that.
OBS plugins. And the one I use works really, really well with YouTube. And it's possible I could just do another multiple output and have it also go to a third place. But the reason, part of why I'm saying this is because like I never have anybody at YouTube. So like I don't even know why I'm streaming there.
For the VODs.
I really I don't have a YouTube following. Maybe I will one day, but at this time I do not. So it's possible if I just want to if I want to like, consolidate, just do two things, I should check out the Velera instead.
Yeah, we're doing Velera, YouTube, and Twitch on my channel, and I'm probably going to do VP Zone too, which is another small platform. Just because it's different, and each one of them monetize differently. Velera, I love because you just show up, and somebody could subscribe the same day if they wanted to. But also, all of the people over there are cool. I met an artist that has been streaming over here on Twitch for as long as I have been, probably longer than I have been on Twitch. And I just met them on Velera the other day when they raided me. It's a beautiful thing.
Not remember my password. Because I do have this account. So what went on there? Let's do this.
Oh, thank you for the daily. How are you doing, Phoebe? Oh, right. I still have to set those up over on Velera. All of my channel points things I have to go do. My knitting person, coach, teacher person, sat down and looked at my project on Friday to help me fix it. And proceeded to explain to me that I was actually creating something completely different. Help me fix it. Things have been good. Things have been crazy busy, Phoebe. But they have been good. What have you been up to? How goes the creating and the fun things? I do need to sit down. I need to spend a day. And actually, when I have to take a break from knitting because hands, I will. I might just do that and sit down and fix the Valora stuff so that I have all my channel points by my next stream, and all of my timers and commands work over there on Valora as far as I know. And all the commands are the same. So when you raid, like Kindar's on, usually when I get off, on both platforms. So I can just do the slash raid command and mix it up, and it
Nice.
starts it for both platforms.
Very nice. I'm looking at.
I get how that goes on the far too many. Thank you for taking good care of the dragon. Sides is very, very happy. Hopefully one day somebody will finish Sides and Stories so we can release it so everybody can find it. But they haven't yet. I am sure that Sides had missed good company too. And it's a great thing about dragons. They're awesome because we have decided they are. See, I love this so much. We like I keep mix it up so I can see everybody's chatting, and we have such a great group of people. I wish I could find a way to put my other platform chats into your chat. You could see the wonderful people too, but I don't think we can. So when I was looking at the shared chat, I totally missed my wonderful Velora people.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for us to do like a consolidated chat through Twitch for multiple
No,
platforms kind of thing.
no. There,
I don't even think. I
Velora's
wonder,
working on it.
is there like a consolidated chat plugin for OBS that would
There should
consolidate
be. I
chats
think
from
Kindar's
multiple
using one.
platforms?
Do you have Kindar in Discord?
I don't remember
I think he's got one that he uses.
that he uses.
Yeah.
It would have to work on Mac.
I think.
A lot of the plugins don't, but some of them do.
Ah.
Let's see. Can I use? So if it's browser based or something, then it would. What am I trying to say? Can I?
So is there something making the writing going slower? Are you distracted? Are you just not able to get back to it? Schedules are weird sometimes.
Who are you? Actually, I'm not sure if you're talking to me or someone in the chat.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Phoebe.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't me.
Yeah. What is going on with your writing, by the way?
Slower than it should be, which is why I was complaining to my therapist. Because Tuesday, when we didn't record, meant technically I would have an entire day for working on my own writing, right? So, and I have the author review that I'm still finishing up, and plus those 30 pages to do. And I had just gotten a second monitor. If you guys haven't been here to hear me talk about how excited I am that I have a second monitor, it's part of why it's exciting is that well, the main reason it's exciting is it means that I can play full screen games on my
Mhm.
Mac and stream, um, which is amazing. Uh, and and in fact, I will be starting one. For those who haven't been around, I'm gonna try. This is gonna be very entertaining, I hope. Um, Tomorrow, I'm going to start on Mondays. I'm going to play a game that I've wanted to play for a really long time. I'm going to be able to play it on my Mac and stream it, which I've never been able to do before. I can finally do that with thanks to my second monitor. Um,
Okay.
and I'm going to be playing Hades. I'm bad at controller, and Hades is a hard game. And we'll see how it goes. But I've always wanted to play it. I love it so much. I love the music. I love Mr. GSC played it, and I was listening to a lot of it, and I'm really excited to play it. And that's starting tomorrow. I'll show you guys if you haven't been to my clubhouse. Uh, do, do, do. I'll show you how it looks. And this is going to be starting tomorrow, and I'm going to play it every Monday for a while. And my plan is to play it on the standard difficulty. If it gets to a point where I am just so um where I just want to be able to play the story and I'm so frustrated, I could where's this? Sorry, I'm trying to speak and look for something in my sources at the same time and uh
While you're doing
and I'll
that.
switch to God mode if I have to, but I don't want to. But I'm bad, but I'm not a I'm a mobile player. So like I'm a mobile gamer, like I always have been. So this like doing uh where is it? Here we go. There we go. Wait, I need to
Okay.
put this in front of things for you guys to be able to really see it. There we go. Um that's my 2 monitor setup. I'm super
Ooh,
excited about it. Uh
nice.
yeah. And it's gonna make this possible. It means I can actually play a game on my computer and stream it. So I'm gonna and
Baby
anyway,
was.
Tuesday. So Mr. GSC had set up the monitor in the middle of the night on Sunday night, and so I woke up Monday
Ooh.
morning to stream, and I had a second monitor, and I was like, "Woo!" But while he was like, "Wow, your cable management is death, and everything's a mess," and so I was like, "Oh, okay." On Tuesday, when on breaks between while I'm writing, I'll like
Mm-hmm.
work on that stuff, right? I'll work on some desk organization and because I want to fix the cable management. And also, there's a couple of game consoles that were handed down to me that I hadn't actually hooked up or anything to my system because I didn't have any space for it. So I was like, I will also make a space for that during breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know how it is with ADHD, you guys. You like get into a project and then you don't want to stop.
No,
Ended up
never
doing that
experienced that.
most of the day. I unplugged everything. I reorganized the entire desk. I cleaned up my cable management and tied up like groups of cables with these Velcro ties. I um I sorted through all the stuff that was over on this whole side thing on the side of my desk and threw away a bunch of things and reorganized and stuff and hooked up the consoles that have been sitting in the back room forever. Like it was a huge project and my desk area now looks amazing and I love
So you're
it.
saying you didn't write?
I didn't write very much. I did some, but like not as much as I wanted to that day. And that's what I was like complaining to my therapist about that. And my therapist was like, "Can we talk about though how you made this amazing workspace for
Mm-hmm.
yourself? And like, can
Mm-hmm.
you just like stop like beating yourself up for 1 second here? Like, can you stop this?
Mm-hmm.
Can we stop doing this? So I'm like, but I should have been.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, that's how that went.
I am so glad you have a therapist to tell you that.
Yeah, me too. No, my therapist is great. My therapist is great and is always reminding me that if I need like any like additional help, like emergency help during the week, I can always call and they don't charge for that. And um it's like
That's a
nice, but
beautiful thing.
I have never done that because I cannot stand to make a phone call. So that's never happened. I'm fine. I'll just wait for my appointment, but but it's always nice that they offer.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Phoebe was saying they wrote 142,000 words last month. I'm assuming many ideas over different things means multiple projects that you wrote that 142,000 words in. Hello, Yeppers Peppers. How are you?
Peppers, thank you for refreshing your presence in the chat.
That is a beautiful thing and much appreciated.
So I can add another one.
Do I have this up? I do have this up. I need to get my second monitor. I've been saying this since we moved in. I have been doing this off of one monitor. My previous setup had two. I really would not complain if I had three, but I'll take two. Because it makes a difference with the chat and being I right now part of the reason why I lose my chat is because it's hiding under other things. When I'm knitting, I can kind of keep it still, but oh wow. Are you each of us are different in how we get stuff done? But Phoebe, are you the kind of person that could write note on a project and come back to it? Like, I'll have a project. I'm trying to get my 5 books formatted that need to be out in October. As I'm saying this, I'm realizing what I've done to myself, and I'll explain that in a minute. I was trying to put them out in September, but I'm doing this really big event at the library, which is apparently a really big event. I'm doing pretty good there. And yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the brain back under control. But what I will do while I'm working on these books over here is I will, if I have an idea about that applies to another project that I'm working on or have been working on that's nowhere near ready, I'll go over to that project and put notes in the file so that when I go back to it and I do that refresh, I can see everything I was thinking and everything I want to do with it. And if it's a specific scene, I will go to wherever that scene's supposed to be, and that's where I'll put the notes. So if that scene's supposed to be between 2 other chapters, it might mean reorganizing the chapters, but I'll put the notes at the end of the prior chapter for what I want to do. And I'll just go back and readjust when I actually go back to finish that project. I don't know. That's something that you might be able to do, but it might help you stay on one project to finish it. If you can go and do that, so you know you're not going to lose track of the concept idea, but you're still able to finish up what you were doing elsewhere, whatever you're trying to get to the end on. At least that works for me. Obviously, each of us are different. So, then especially when I'm having prolific month like that, where you're producing certainly enough that you could have finished a whole book or 3, depending on the length, you would be able to divide that more specifically so that you're not missing goals and still able to see the end come up. I don't know. Is idea.
How does Valora handle Does Valora allowed you to have a second VOD track?
Yes. VODs are those stored on YouTube, and YouTube keeps pulling connections from Velora for some reason. They go through all the certification process, they get it deemed as safe, it works for a little bit, and then you got to go back, or then they have to go back and certify again for us newbies.
Mm.
So hopefully, I think that's just part of the growing pains of being a new platform.
Right. Well, I'm just
So
trying to think. Maybe I don't need to keep VODs on Velora. Maybe I could.
they will email
I
them
have
to
them
you.
because I already have them on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
What
if
I was
you're only
mostly
gonna,
wondering is if you could have a separate audio track like you do on Twitch
yeah.
for the VOD, which
Mm-hmm.
allows you to like because I use a
Play whatever.
playlist on productivity streams.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I need to figure out how to. I'm trying to add it right now to this stream. I'm trying to find out where do I find my streaming credentials? Where do I find all these things? I'm looking for things. I'll figure it out.
It's there. I did not mean to throw a shiny object into the pond of chaos.
Yeah, you did a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. It's here.
I blame Ender Dragon and Gamer Recon because they're over there and they reminded me to not forget
Here
the
we
awesomeness
go.
that's over
Here
there.
are the settings. No VOD
Yeah,
streams. I don't need to do VODs on this platform.
So you write on one project till you go drive, then you run to the next one on the list until you find you get 3,000 to 5,000 words before you need to change something else in a day. Okay. So you kind of write closer to coffee quills as far as methodology, or Kindar's really good with that too. I am not so good with that because if I do, I would not get to the end.
Mm.
And since I like paying my bills, I have to get to the end. The other thing I have to do is make a week to go through and put the books that I don't currently have in print and put them into print, then upload them to my bookstore, my online bookstore, and hook that up to my business account so that the money can start going in there for the physical store. So the things that I have done to myself without meaning it, we currently have 33 people committed to show up and appear at the event as in September as either vendors or service providers. We have the high school marching band. We have the local theater group appearing. And so help me, if the theater group does not get back to me by the end of this weekend, I'm going to be very grumpy and I'm going to find her phone number. I'm just going to call her, the representative, because I don't know where to find their calendar. I don't know where to find any of the things so I can get them included in our door bags. And then, and I have so many people that are like, we have a theater group? Yes, dudes, we have a theater group. You should go see them. The mayor's going to come and speak. I might have started something, is what I'm saying. Just maybe. And then we've got 3 authors. Everybody loves the coffee quills. Coffee quills is awesome.
Mm.
70 to 80 is no small thing, Queen Bee. And I understand wishing they could get done faster. I don't know if any of us, I mean, we all get our pace, and you'll get there. Oh, no. Hopefully she doesn't get upset. Hopefully, I mean, it's been doing it, so should be fine.
All right, I'm live on
Um,
Velora.
Yay. Hello, MJ's
I don't
Velora.
have anything set up, but I'm live.
Okay. So, you know, all the same commands you use in Twitch, you can use over in Velora.
Yeah, I just haven't set up anything. But there I
So,
am.
shout out for MJBZ. If you are on Velora, go say hi and follow. And for the awesome people over there on Velora, MJ is one of my favorite authors. You should definitely go follow and love their debut novel. And you need to go actually look for I Was a Teenage Death God, because if I just give you the link, the search results won't be as good. So go help the search results and go search up I Was a Teenage Death God by MJ Beasy, so they rank higher, so people find them better, and so that their book sells.
Thank you, my friend.
The link actually comes up in my chat, by the way, everyone, on a regular basis. So there's that. But I'm trying to be strategic, what I remember to be. After our event in September, that apparently has, I now have people telling me, oh, yeah, I saw that flyer at work, not in my library. So I am doing something right. We have which is good. We'll find out how right. Although the things that we were hoping to do that we thought would be really fun for the kids, like the fire truck, like local firemen come in from town and do like touch a truck day, or the police officers come and do a thing. None of them showed up. None of them even responded to my emails. And I am done chasing people.
Yeah.
I am 2 weeks from my volunteer meeting, and I am I was trying to explain to my library director how I am organizing the seating. And she's like, you're putting a lot of thought into this. Is like, isn't that how you build community? Isn't that what we're supposed to do in the library, is build community? Because it's like, I have the Humane Society is coming out. So I put the lady who makes dog treats and cat toys next to the Humane Society. And then we've got one of our vendors has been to the library twice while I've been there. I'm sure she's been there more often, but at least twice on my schedule. And when I first met her, she had just gotten out of the hospital. She went in like a week after she moved to the area and moved into her apartment. And she just had something happen and she ended up in the hospital for like a month. So we ended up actually waiving most of her late fees because she came in that first week, grabbed a few books. So she hadn't met anybody. She was asking me some information. I gave her what I could. I told her come back and come to find out when we're doing this event that she does window hanging, like the decorations that play with prisms and stuff, and light and shadow on the walls. So I come to find out that she does those professionally. She does those as a side business, and she wanted to get in on the thing. So I'm like, okay, I am putting you on the side of the building where the light is going to hit it is so pretty. Like where the light is going to hit your stuff. So it's dancing on the wall behind you. But I'm also putting you next to people who I know in this community are very chatty. So that she walks out of here with someone new to talk to, a new friend, a new community person, a new someone. And I'm explaining this to my director, and she's like, you're really putting a lot of thought into that. That's so much more than I probably would have done. I'm like, but aren't we supposed to be building community? That's what you do. I want people to come back to our events. I want people to show back up, and if you feel comfortable where you're at, and I feel like that's part of how you do that. Maybe I was crazy. Does it sound like I'm overthinking this? I don't feel like I am. It just like we've got food trucks, and we have a couple of food vendors. So I put the vendors in front of the food trucks because that felt like it made sense. I also, by the way, for anybody, any creative in the chat, I know is going to get this. I also put all the artists and authors right over there by the trucks. You guys will understand. My director didn't fully get why I did that. And I tried to explain to her that even if we are broke, we will find a way to get them snacks. Don't question that. If we are not busy, we will get our snacks. We will get our hot drinks and our snacks. Those are our comforts for most writers I know, most creatives I know. That there's a thing that we want. And we've got a snack truck, which I've never heard of before. And we have one of my favorite food trucks is coming. I thought for a minute we were going to get an ice cream truck too, but they didn't follow up on that. They didn't get back to me, so I guess we're not. And like I said, I'm not chasing people. I did start off chasing people because I started this project back in March, April. The other project that I started back in April was library inventory prep. We haven't done apparently this library has not done inventory since ever. My director got hired into the director's position not terribly long after they got the academic credentials, and they've never had an inventory in the library. So, and this director will eventually retire from this library. I have no doubt. So we're going to start doing, for as long as I and a couple of others are there, we're going to start doing inventory about once every 3 years, which is what you're supposed to do for a library. We might go a little bit faster, and then they have to do an audit every year on all the supplies and things and expenditures. She guesstimates. Instead of giving us time off desk to go and count, there's a guesstimation process. And she now has an assistant, and I love her assistant. She's awesome. But she's been working ragged trying to get this stuff done when they needed the guesstimates. Get some good sleep, PB. Good night, my friend. Hello, Vale.
By the way, to a shared chat on Valora.
Can we? I haven't done that.
In one. Yeah, I just sent you an invite, so hopefully.
Maybe. Okay, let's go find out. Dude, it had me signed out. Why would it have me signed out? I was just dreaming. Oh, I'm going to be so sad. Hold on a second. There's my alert. There it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's go to create a dashboard and try that again.
Did that work?
Uh-huh.
Mm, mm. It says it's got the thing. Did it send you the invite?
I did see it. Doing something funny though, apparently. We're gonna
Oh,
hopefully fix that. It initially said I wasn't even um,
oh, that you weren't even logged in, or you weren't
logged
even.
in for some reason. Yeah. So really, okay, that's not who I wanted. MJ Beasley.
I can also
There we
share
go.
the code to you. Oh,
Let
wait,
me try this.
you did it. Oh, wait, no, you followed me. Here's
Right.
the.
I just
I'm
clicked
putting
on
the
the join.
code in the VC chat in case that is easier than finding the invitation again. Oh, wait, no, it says we're in it.
Yes. Does it have a separate? No. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Hey, Veilreth. Yay, shared chat.
We got two of them going. We got
We're shared chat.
fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. We're getting really fancy here.
Yes, we are. Veilreth, do you stream? Do you stream? I can't remember. I can never remember who streams. You're thinking about it there. Let me
I
know
will tell you.
if you do, because if you do, I'll follow you there.
Yeah. I will tell you, I am totally loving Velora for sure. It might be Velora, so I might be saying it wrong.
The whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
Valora, the other place. This place.
Yeah. I am totally loving them. I am having a great time getting to know the people over there. They're always fun and friendly and supportive, and the raids are fun. I haven't got all of that integration, so I don't have it doesn't trigger all the fun stuff that I get over on Twitch on my stream yet, but I know they're getting there because it's all on their list of things. But I absolutely love the community. If you want to talk to the designer, not to the development team, not to the Amazon people, but if you want to talk to the actual person behind this platform, you just go to their Discord or you watch for their stream to come up and you go talk to them.
Where do I find? I never put in like a stream title or a category or anything.
Lower right hand corner on your creator dashboard.
Creator dashboard.
There's an edit button, or there should be.
There should be, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ah, maybe here. I'll find it. Stream info. Ah, there we go. Stream info. What? Let's see. Co-working. Do they have co-working?
I'm in arts and creatives.
Arts and creative.
Yeah. I don't think they have much for our IRL yet, but we are on their to-do list. And I love the little default fire emotes. They tickle me so much.
There we go. Art and creative.
We are up to 72 subscribers over on the podcast channel.
How many?
72.
All right. Whew, we got a ways to go. May need to remake some things. The player is a touch smaller than it looks like here on Valora. I might have to redo my overlay. Ah.
I have
Bummer.
been just doing my regular overlay stuff. It may work out. I haven't seen anyone tell me it doesn't, but I guess we shall see.
I'll play around with this more later, but oh, I probably could set up my can I set up stream elements to do my all my I don't know
Tuesday
if I
after.
can.
I don't know about Stream Element. This is like I said.
Let me
I found
see.
mine because it makes
Let's
it up.
see.
Hello, Juxtapositor. How are you? How is Maggie? How is your weekend been? How are you feeling? How about I bombard you with 101 more questions? Just cause.
Yeah, Stream Elements doesn't work at Velora.
I love how the default
Let me blame it.
thumbnail for Two Cats Writing 13. I gotta come up with better titles. I will make the time to do that. But I love how the current default thumbnail for that is Amber Cat. That makes sense. The now playing display for the album art and song information being legible makes a lot of sense. I have comments to respond to, and I didn't realize that. Oops.
Juxtapositor, welcome in. Have a now playing display that has album art and song information needs to be big enough that the information is legible. Ah, yes. Well, I should play around more with this at another time. I should actually work on my thing I'm supposed to be editing for a while. Perhaps. I see Veil Wrath. I'm hoping that on Velora I can just do what I'm doing on Twitch, which is not worry about it too much, as long as I don't save it in the VOD. But since I'm not having Velora save VODs at all, I'm hoping that nothing bad will happen to me. We'll find out. But I was able to set up the little plugin I use, the nice, like very light plugin I use um, to do multiple streams in OBS. I was able to just add Velora, basically. It looks like I can just add as many as I want. And since I'm using the encoder, I'm basically reusing the same encoder
Okay.
that I do for streaming.
I think that's what Mel does too. I think. I don't know for sure. I know they have a process.
Yeah. I can choose the streaming encoder or the
Oh,
recording encoder. I choose the recording encoder for YouTube because YouTube monitors your doesn't allow you to have a separate audio track for
mhm.
VODs. So uh, it will give you copyright issues if anything's saved in while you're live streaming, which Twitch does not do. Twitch doesn't really pay attention while you're streaming; pays attention to your VOD. So I have that set up as the recording encoder.
Okay.
But the streaming encoder is what I have set up at Velora. So should be getting the full audio from the stream, which is kind of nice. And hopefully I won't run into any problems. I noticed that Mix It Up Bot seems to already have support for Velora.
Yes,
I'll have to
it
see about
does. That's how I found it in the first place.
like I have all my stuff in Stream Elements, like all my um chatbot stuff. So we'll see about if I have the will to try to use a second bot.
I have 3 bots officially. It's been technically
It's
what I do.
fine, Katrina says. It's fine.
Oh no, our watch time is down by like a whole 10 hours. Our subscribers are up, but our watch time is down.
Our watch time is down. Well,
Yeah.
maybe probably because we haven't put out a new episode. Like,
I see.
so once I'm gonna guess, like maybe, so maybe once Decap's schedule lightens up a little bit.
Yeah.
I
So,
think I might have a whole episode I need to upload to the last one we recorded, but
okay.
I
A
think.
request to our wonderful friends who are just finding the podcast. If you get a chance, if you don't mind, there is a playlist on YouTube for all of our episodes and shorts. If you could just play that in the background sometime when you don't, just let it play all the way through, and let us know if you have any question that we can answer for you or things that come up in those conversations. We would be really grateful. Not just for the watch time, but for ideas. Although I think the next idea for our next recording, hopefully Tuesday, for both of us, nothing goes sideways.
Maybe hopefully we can at least do that one that we planned. Since we already we have a topic and everything.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping.
If we can knock that out, we could probably knock that out in an hour, if we get it together.
We could be very good with that sometimes.
Sometimes we can. We need to think of it that way, Katrina. That if we get it together, we really only need an hour. To set up. And the podcast itself, we always set a timer for 45 minutes, and we don't even always need to use the whole 45 minutes.
Right.
So if we can get it together, we only need to set aside an hour for the podcasts. If we think of it like that, maybe it seems less daunting.
I am trying to keep that in mind. Because my brain is, we also have the bad habit of we start talking because we're not on stream, so we're not, and then it's we get into a conversation and
start
3 hours later,
talking about life and talking about our projects and giving invite. Yeah, right. We start doing being just chatting like friends do. We need to pretend we're not friends. We're just We're just doing a job. We're meeting a
Right.
stranger, like a colleague, an acquaintance to do a job for an hour.
Which is hard to do with your friends. Just say
Yeah, yeah.
it.
But if
I
we're
am
really
so.
disciplined, technically, if we're really
We
disciplined, we
have.
can knock out an episode in an hour.
We have. We have actually done it. It's a
We have.
beautiful thing. It always feels clipped, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound clipped by the time decaf is done, so we're golden.
right.
Because decaf is great.
Full disclosure, folks in the chat. It is a non-zero number of times that we have gotten together to do the podcast. And while we were chatting before the podcast, one or either of us has realized we really need to not do the podcast right now and take
Mm-hmm.
care of a bunch of other things, and we've ended up not doing the podcast at all. That's happened at
Mm-hmm.
least once and maybe more than once. That's why I said like non-zero. It's a non-zero number.
Yeah, I think it's happened at least once to each of us, at least.
Yeah, where we've gotten together to do the podcast and then have, while chatting, realized we cannot do the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Veilrith, you're going to make breakfast, but then you said or not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Breakfast is
Why not
important.
though? You need sustenance.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I think this week I'm going to be able to do one, but it will have to be afternoon. Oh, Occupied Kitchen will do that.
I see. I see.
That I get. Um, I should be able to do one in Tuesday afternoon for sure,
Okay.
but it will have to be in the afternoon because I have to go stand at the DMV Tuesday morning.
Oh, exciting times. Afternoon should be fine. I should be good until at least like 4.
Okay, yeah, it'll be before then. If it takes me, just a tiny little town, if it takes me that long.
If it takes you that long at the DMV, you deserve to not do the podcast and just like afterwards get ice cream.
I won't actually fight on that one.
Yeah.
Because
If it
that
takes you,
oh,
if you are still at the DMV at like 3 o'clock, which is when like we'd need to start for us to be done by 4.
mhm.
If you're still at the DMV at 3 o'clock, you after the DMV, you immediately go get ice cream
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that
don't
sounds
worry
reasonable.
about the podcast.
Or work for the rest of the day.
Yeah, or anything
I
else.
will
Just enjoy that ice cream because
I
that
will
is a
be so
miserable
brain
day.
fried. Yeah. All I'm doing is getting a replacement ID because my address changed.
Sounds simple enough, but you never
Mm-hmm.
know at the DMV.
Right. Which is kind of the problem.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I need to get that ID so that I can have the car that I used to drive junked properly because they need my ID and my title to show that I am who I say I am so that we can get the car, they can come up and get the car. And then they can give me a paycheck. Not a huge one, but it's a check. I'll take the check. Um, so, and then I can do strange things like put gas in the car without having to juggle. It'll be nice.
I have made an edit.
Woo!
I have done an edit in this document that is sitting in front of me.
That is beautiful. Good job. Good progress. Celebrate
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. For you guys to
You know,
I have done all like so these are essentially past pages.
mhm,
This thing that's called author review, they kind of integrate a little more into them than like typical past pages.
mhm.
Um but I've already addressed all the comments that were left for me, the comments and suggestions that were left for me by folks at my publisher.
Mhm.
Um, so what I'm doing right now, because I felt so rushed when editing this book, like when writing and editing this book in the first place, like through all the
Mhm.
processes of it. I asked like, "Hey, how much is it? Is it too much if like I'm allowed, this is my last chance to make changes in the book."
Mhm.
Um, but I'm like, the urge to go through and do a bunch of like line edits and stuff is very strong since this process was so fast. Like, is that going to cause a problem for people? Like, is it okay? And my editor was like, "It's your book. As long as you get it in on time, you can do as much fiddly line editing as you want." So I was like, "Okay, thank you." So I'm doing fiddly line editing. That's what I'm doing. It's not 100% necessary for me to do this from my publisher's standpoint, but I'm doing it for myself. So, but I also want to get this in before deadline because some of the comments that they left me and suggestions I have addressed with changes and things that I want to know if they, if my um solutions worked. And so I want to leave a little time
Mhm.
for back and forth if necessary before the deadline. So,
That's sensible. Also, it gets you to the it's good enough point before you overdo it.
yes. And also it gets me back to those 30 pages, which I need to do if I want to sell that book.
Oh, come
Which is very
on.
important. I need to sell more books, you guys. We're broke. I need to sell more books.
Yes. When do you get your next update statement?
I don't know. I have no clue.
How's your newsletter?
I don't know how my book is doing.
How's your newsletter?
I don't want to talk about it.
When you talk to a small person and you ask them about something that they're just like, they know they should be doing and they just kind of turn and walk away. That's what I feel like you
That's what
just
I just
did.
did. Yeah. 100%.
Hello, Go Pixel. How are
Nope.
you?
I just
Welcome in
noped
from
right
YouTube.
out of
You did.
the conversation.
You just did. So we need to do that newsletter thing I was talking about, that stream where we sit down and do newsletters together.
Yeah. I gotta
Coffee
do
and
the
I
30 pages first, though. Like, I gotta do the 30 pages because I gotta sell a book. Um,
mhm.
30 pages, then newsletter.
You know
Author
those
review,
newsletter
then
people
30 pages,
too.
then newsletter. What?
Those newsletter people are the people who are going to buy the current book more
Yeah, I have
and
like maybe
share it.
there's like nobody on my newsletter. There's like 20 people following my newsletter, and like one of them's my mom, and like
That's normal.
it's like mostly people who are already like following me in other ways. Um,
This
but
is why you have to have certain auto things set up so everybody gets the newsletter on a scheduled time
yeah,
ahead of time.
yeah.
Firefly got a watch streak of 10 over on, is that YouTube? Twitch. That's a Twitch
Oh,
thing.
Twitch. Yeah,
Glow
that's
Pixel,
I
I
think
am
it's
doing well. How are you? I am streaming with MJ Beatsy, one of my favorite author friends.
hi.
Just one of my favorite people in general, but we're going with author friends because we do a podcast
Likewise.
together. uh, Lots of fun stuff. We love to chat. We are currently supposed to be writing, or in my case, knitting like a mad woman, and to have this baby blanket done by Friday. I have half a spool thing of yarn, but hey, I'm totally going to get my creative work done too.
100%. Totally. And
Other
if you don't,
creative work.
my therapist
Yes.
says it's okay.
Tell your therapist that she's not paying my bills. Um,
Well, I said that to them and they No, I didn't actually say that to my therapist, but I did say I got it, but I got to do this cuz I got to sell more books cuz I need the money, and they were like, "Yes, but if you burn out, you're not going to sell any books at all. And I was like,
And that's 100%
take
valid.
that logic. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing,
Oh,
Julian?
why,
My
thank
therapist
you,
name is Julian.
Glowpixel. Well, your therapist is 100% correct, but just because they can logic things doesn't mean that they can get this
Yeah.
stuff done. So I
Yeah.
also get the stress that, like, I understand where we're stressing. I got 199 subs now. Oh, that much is
Nice.
good. I had over
Nice.
200 at one point. They kept running away because I
The
wasn't.
pain. The pain.
Okay, baby, Rachel, massive, demanding boy. You are super
Pain when
cute.
the numbers go down.
Yes. But we get good people like Glowpixel that are now coming to say hi. Glowpixel's
Yes.
over on my YouTube.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, we're going to do this because we also need more podcast. Podcast is up. And Decaf,
Podcasts.
who is doing good things and sleeping.
Yes.
Decaf is our producer. Decaf is awesome. Decaf has been
secret
working like crazy. Yes. Our secret third cat who you can find a short about.
Yes.
I love that Decaf went all in on that and did the makeup and everything, the cat stuff to go with it.
Decaf
I loved it.
Decaf is
Yes.
because Decaf is brilliant and fun and whimsical and a good match for our content.
150%. And I really do want to see us grow to the point where we can get a
fully employ Decaf and
completely, and maybe get him a support staff so he can focus on other things.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would help them too through these like rough time. Like I feel like what's like part of what's overwhelming Decaf is because they have so much on their plate right now and the ADHD is making decisions for them. And the ADHD makes it easier for them to work on like small projects, and I think our project feels very daunting to them right now, and they're like trying so hard, but I think it's tough when they're in a situation like this where they've been working a lot of overtime and they have all this stuff going on and all the stuff like all their content creator stuff that they're doing, like they're working on so many videos and so many things, and yeah, if we were ever to get to a point where we could afford to hire them a support staff, that would make those moments so much easier for them if somebody else was doing some of the like gruntier work on it and they're like just making artistic decisions.
Yeah. And getting to go in and do the tweaks and take care of some of the other layers of things that we aren't thinking about because we're doing the other creative stuff that we're doing.
Right.
Yeah, I would love that.
That would be amazing.
Milestone number 1, employ Decaf so that Decaf can be creator full time.
Yeah.
Milestone number 2, hire secondary staff to work closely with Decaf as producer.
Yeah.
Milestone number 3, quit our day jobs. Oh, wait. Never mind. Not that.
Technically, I have one. I'm just not making any money at it because it's going so badly right now. But
yeah, I am. I love. My thing is, I don't see myself for as long as I am physically local. I am not going to stop working where I'm working because I more than a little bit love it. Like I have multiple times tried to think about how I'm going to get this teleporter work. So that, all right. Well, you have fun, Glowpixel. And thank you for the follow. I need the automations to work over on YouTube the way it does everywhere else. But I do appreciate your company. Thank you for coming in. See you later.
Backlog Quest Phoebe, thank you so much for the follow. Phoebe, thank you for the follow on Twitch. 50 minutes ago. Oh my God. Sorry that I didn't see that till now, Phoebe. I've been so distracted. I think I was probably trying to set up Velora at the time. I
Hmm.
apologize for being so slow to thank you for the follow, but welcome to the clubhouse if you're still even here.
I think Phoebe went to grab food, but there's a bod.
Yeah.
Or no,
Oh,
Phoebe went
Phoebe,
to
I'm so
bed.
sorry.
Phoebe went to bed.
I'll have to
Bed
the
is
next
good too.
time if you think of it, if the next time if we see Phoebe next time, I
Yes.
have to thank them for the follow. That was my bad.
Uh, we've got what was I going to say? There's an English word for what I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember any of them actually. Oh, the milestone thing. Yeah.
Mm.
I have seriously thought about like changing my location, but the thing that keeps coming back to me is that I cannot teleport to this job.
Yeah, you really
I
like it
don't
there.
have to. I also don't have to sit here and plan all the big things that I am planning because we've got besides but she doesn't have anybody else leading the charge on stuff like this. They're
Yeah.
leading the great thing is though a lot of them are leading the way for other things.
Mm.
So like we've got two of the girls at work are redoing the SOPs, the procedures manual,
Mm-hmm.
with updating it with more current stuff, information, price changes, that kind of thing. Like if you don't live in our immediate library area inside our town, you're not paying taxes to our town. As a matter of fact, I had to disappoint somebody who was in exactly my situation before I started working there. And she was so frustrated, and I totally get it. But you have to, if you are not paying taxes to the town, you have to pay for the library card each year. And it's not like it's a lot. This year it's 112, and that's the highest
Mm-hmm.
it's been. And that's an average of how much is being contributed to the library in taxes from everybody in the town. So basically, every household is donating about $112 a year. So if you're not living in our town, in the same town as the library, you need to contribute $112 a year. That's how they come up with that number. Uh, and there is a set of addresses that is literally looks like you're in town. It's so frustrating because it looks like you're in town. It looks like everything should be right, but all of the taxes are going to the next town over. It is technically just outside the boundaries of the town that the library is in. It is
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes drive. It is a 15-20 minute walk from this address because I've done it. In my case, it took 30, but I was wearing boots and it was hot. And also, so there's that. That was one of those, my bad, I shouldn't have done that. But it was a thing that, I know looking at it, everything says you've hit all the right marks. You should be able to qualify for a free library card.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I had to break her heart. Wasn't so much a break. It was breaking the little person's heart and absolutely frustrating the mama. And it broke my heart because I've been there. And her kid is a voracious reader. And you just want to give them everything you can. And do you ever try to keep up with a reader who's reading 8 to 10 books in a day or a week? It is not easy. You need a library. So I explained to her, I'm sorry. I have been exactly in your position at this address or this general address. It's not. It's a mobile home park. Um, and I've been in it. I've lived there, and it's just one of those locations that is just very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because because it's just so. I'm wondering, and I'm thinking about discussing this with my director to see if there isn't a way, at least with this specific small town,
Mhm.
that our library couldn't maybe benefit from becoming part of their funding integration and being able to give those homeowners a free library card too. And in which case, if that happens, then the people in that little park that is very, very close to our library, but not in our boundary limits, would be able to get that free card. Like it would expand our revenue in theory, and it could get them a free card, maybe. But they were looking for ideas on how to on fun, quirky things the library could do. I think that's a fun thing we could do. Not about quirky, but it's fun. Let's draw another whole little town into our plans. I have zero doubt. The school over there is constantly, I don't know how else to say it, but they're constantly begging for more money. And then they screw over the teachers because they're nice people. I only say that because I witnessed it for a decade or so. I'm saying this from a point of experience, not because I'm just trying to be grumpy. So I figure it shouldn't take them much to say, yeah, we can allocate 3% to the library to guarantee that the library is getting extra funding and our people benefit from having all the free library resources instead of all the things except. You know, I hate having to tell somebody at that address no. It bothers me so hard because everybody in that address is where I've been. And unless you're owning and you own it instead of rent it, there's a huge difference in the buildings when that's the case. So. Um, okay, I'm done rambling, I think.
I mean, you could always start again.
I could. And by the way, we have ads running right now on my stream, I think. And I think they'll be done here shortly. And if they're not, you could always go over to Velora or to YouTube to not have to watch ads in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always the lady right. I'm thinking about adding VP Zone to my mix since I can. And they're another one that has very low bar for streaming payment options, monetization, sorry. And then there was another one that I found that was Blaze TV that also does streamer platform, but they only play in cryptocurrency. It's not Bitcoin, it's just a crypto. And I don't like you have to set up a wallet and then you have to figure out the cash out process. And why would I want to do that? And what crypto are we even dealing with? What is the ratio value? Like it just yeah, I'm leaning towards that Juxt. I don't mind being on all the platforms. I do mind not making sense with what I'm doing. I'm already ADHD enough. I don't need help. Yes, sir. That's fine. It just needs to get trashed and we get the trash out. I'll take care of that when I'm done with stream. Have you slept yet? You should try that. I hear good things about sleep. I also hear really good things about cat butt not being in my face or on my microphone. I will look at everything when I get off stream. We'll talk about it. Thank you. Do you mind grabbing me a water, please? I'm just going to finish one more row. I hope. And bring this one more inch closer to actually looking like a baby blanket instead of the cutout for the Death Star. Sure, your baby blankets aren't supposed to be able to wrap in a semicircle. I gotta finish the book that I've been trying to write for one of the pen names that I'm maintaining. And then I gotta get back to my other stuff. Oh, and in case that I didn't have enough on my plate, I also started a newspaper.
Why didn't it save this?
Fun part is I've already got comics or a comic I'm hoping that will add to the first edition. Comic artist, whatever that thing that they have in newspapers. Ooh, how long are you going to be on, MJ?
Probably at least till 10-ish. I'll probably stay on until Mr. GSC gets up.
Okay, makes sense. I think I need to take a moment and step off the screen and leave just wonderful chat in your capable hands. Probably going to be a 10-minute guy. Take care of something.
Did that work? Yes.
I will be right back.
And There, I fixed that issue for now. Ah. Ah, I see. While I was in the middle of that, Lady Rights went on a break. But we'll probably be back. I should probably take a break soon. But let me just get a little more done first. I think I fixed my password problem. Fixing passwords good. You be back. Ah, got it. Got it. When Lady Rights comes back, you guys, she's fixing something. When she comes back, I'll take a quick break to refresh coffee and so on. Pet the cat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Katrina. It really does. Well, it's raining. That's what that sound is coming in to my ears. I think my noise filter should be automatically keeping you guys from hearing it, but since we live on the top floor of our building with the type of roof that we have and the very high ceiling, we hear the rain on our roof quite loudly if it's heavy. I think it's not that heavy right now, but I can hear it a bit. What am I call that? Let's get rid of that unnecessary bit, I think.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, sure. Wait, let me turn me back on. So did you get your coffee? No, you're getting your coffee, right?
Yeah, I figured I would wait till you came back to go for that.
I totally love the gifts.
All right. I will run and take a quick break now, get some coffee and pet the cat and so on, and I'll be right back, you guys.
I heard rumor I was supposed to have water. Forgot to grab it myself. So you go. MJ's going to go enjoy the coffee or go grab coffee and pet the babies. The baby. We can go look at our latest release episode. I will get it. I will get it. Okay. I'm also got to do my lemon juice. I had a moment of, oh, this isn't right. Oh, that's why it wasn't right. So I had to go fix that. That's why I stepped away the way I did. So I apologize for anybody who was surprised. Let me go grab my lemon. Need my lemon. Okay, so my dad has always gotten kidney stones. I've been getting kidney stones since way younger than you're supposed to start getting kidney stones. Does this have a top thing? It does have a top thing. Like you're not supposed to. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been getting kidney stones for like ever. And dad recently shared with me it's been a couple of years. I think the only time I've ever had to have kidney stone surgery. That the lemon juice actually changes the shape of a kidney stone. And it's just lemon juice. It's not orange juice. It's not grapefruit juice. There's something in the lemons that changes the shape of the stone. And I find the first time I can feel a stone, if I start drinking lemon juice, and generally I put it in water. So it's unsweetened lemonade, basically. that the stone does not bother me. And it's such a beautiful thing to not have to worry about that. It just is. Okay. So I have the water and I have the lemon water technically. Um, and I am drinking it. And I will drink it quickly. Ish. Okay. I've lost track of something. That! Okay, I found it. Okay. See, I'm not done. Eight, see? I'm hmm, that one. It's adding a new video to my playlist. So. Okay, so if you look at the thumbnail on that video, it's Ember Cat. I mean, and we're there in the background, but it's Ember Cat. It's really cute. All right. I just think it's adorable. Wait, where'd I go? I lost my chat again.
I am back, and I have Ember Cat here with me. She has hopped up
You
on my
have,
desk.
oh, of course.
She's a good kitty. She's a sweet kitty, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hey, kitty cat. What a good girl you are.
Aw.
Wait, I have to turn up your volume again. For whatever reason, your volume just like goes up and down and up and down for me.
What is?
Your mic volume just like keeps going up and down and up and down for me. I like can't keep it at a level that
But
consistently
I'm
makes
actually
sense.
sitting next to it.
Yeah, I don't think it's you. I think it's Discord.
Well, Discord stink. Discord should fix itself.
Yeah, Discord does stink in some ways.
I usually like Discord, but that's an issue.
Every once in a while, it's got these issues.
So I'm readjusting my model a little bit to one side. And then I'm going to wait, that's the wrong thing. You know, when you have all the layers, you don't grab all the things. Okay. I just want to put because we got like my stars in my galaxy. I have 3 of them. I found a setting in my stars thing that says that I could keep them for the month that they are subscribed. That I actually have people. I didn't know I had to turn that on. I was like, why do they keep disappearing every stream? And I finally got frustrated with it.
Oh my goodness.
And figured it out. Because they would show back up when they came into the chat and talked, and then the stars would come back on the screen. But then if there was like enough of a delay, then it didn't happen every time. But apparently, if you just toggle on the keep my well, it's not galaxy. I forget what the actual name of, but keep it on for the month. If you hit the toggle, apparently that fixes things. So they will be in my stars until they stop subscribing or the month ends, and then then they will renew, kind of thing. And now I see them.
Yay. Oh, hey,
It was
Ember.
just funny.
Oh, Ember, I'm gonna stand right in front of you. Hi. Mm. Hey, good
Seriously,
girl.
she's the feature. You should go look at the thumbnail for the latest one. She is the feature. It's her face.
That's amazing.
It it is. I agree. It's adorably amazing. That's the way it should be. The furry children.
I need to go over
Mm.
there. Oh, you know what I can do? Really, just for the people in my chat, because it's a sound thing. But I'll do this while my cat is keeping me from writing. You
Mm.
guys, my sister's latest single was released. Let me
Me.
let me get it up there for you. I'll put on the video. Um, actually, you
Feel
know what
free
I'll
to drop
do
the
is
link
just.
in the shared chat.
Mm,
Yeah, the
yeah,
meteor
I'll put
shower
the
can't
link
go.
in. I'll put the link in. Uh, Let me go to. I'm just gonna switch to this layout for a minute so I can put the video up. And I'll do this with my iPad.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'll do this on as a. Mm, I'm having problems with this. How did this get
Mm-mm.
buried under something? Okay, come on, cable. Find it. Beauty in the Dissonance. That should work. Okay. Okay, guys, this is my sister's music project uh called Beauty in the Dissonance. They've had 3 singles released so far. Um there's another one coming up which is going to be fantastic. Like it's been killing me because I have heard all the songs that they have that's coming up on the album that they're releasing or the EP that they're releasing. But
Yay.
yes, my sister and her musical partner and also partner in life at this time, Eric Klein, who is actually, it's funny because he is someone, he was in my, um, I went to college with him. He and I were friends in college, and that's how he met my sister because she then also went there a couple of years later. And so they were there at the same time. And they briefly dated for a while, like at some point way, 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 way back. So this is years and years ago.
Hmm.
And they kind of rediscovered each other recently after both having gone through a lot, and a lot of their music is very much about like the stuff that they've been through. They co-write all the songs. I believe this. I saw. I believe this song. He wrote the lyrics and she wrote the music, like the main melodies. I'm sure they worked on like the arrangements for the music together, but
Hmm.
I believe that this one is mostly my sister written music and Eric written lyrics. Uh, but that changes. Like every
Fun.
song is different. They both write music and lyrics, so all their all their songs are like kind of a mix of that in some form. Um, they've had 3 songs released so far. Another Fall, Hold, and this song is called Golden. I happen to know that the next single they have coming out, which, will be a while from now, I happen to know that it is a cover of Alanis Morissette's Not As We. I have also heard it and it's amazing and so different from Alanis's original, like in a great way. Like I love the original and this is like just a completely different song. like in so many
Yay.
ways. I wish I could play that for you guys now, but I can't yet. But I will
Thank
play
you
the
for the
Joker
follow,
song
Anwar.
Heathen. And I'm really
Yay.
excited. And you guys can hold on, let me make this full
Linky
screen.
linky.
You guys can find them. I think I have a thing like this for my thing. And then let me put this
In the
link to
share
the
chat.
stream elements
Yeah.
command that won't show up in the shared chat.
Mm, Thank you for the
People
follow, Anwar. We're getting a preview of a brand new musical couple that are releasing a new album. We're getting a preview. So go check out the link.
and this is their third single. You can find the others at beautyinthedissonance.com or beautyinthedissonancemusic.com. And they also, this is on their YouTube channel because they've been making a video for each song. So let's put this on. I will mute myself so that I'm not going to distract you guys. But I'm so proud of her. Like I'm just like losing my mind how proud I am of my sister. Rediscovering her creativity,
Art.
rediscovering her music now,
Yeah.
and it's amazing to see. All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm loving this. Mm.
I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of
You
her.
that is incredible.
You guys should listen to all, like I said, they've got 3 singles out so far and there's more
Uh-huh.
coming. And I think when the Not As We cover drops, I think the rest of the album drops at the same time. I think
Okay.
that's what she told me. Um it's been killing me that like I haven't been able to play all the songs for everybody like on stream. It's been absolutely destroying me that like I know what like that I know what they all sound like, but I've only, been able to play one at a time, very slowly for
Oh.
people. But I'm so proud of her. I just think the work they're doing is really beautiful. Um, and I did have to laugh a little bit at the automatic captions that YouTube was doing just then.
Oh
Some of the
yeah.
lyrics some of the things it decided on were kind of hilarious. There was something about lemonade it put in there. Like
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw that. That's
lemonade.
funny.
And I'm like, that is not what he
Not
is
what was
saying.
said.
And when she sang, got some space, it was like, got some space. I'm like, great job, YouTube. Great job.
It is incredible.
Um,
I love hearing them. They are just amazing.
they are amazing. So they have
And the
3 songs out right now. The other ones are called Another Fall and Hold. Um,
it's
Coming
possible
Up
they just
Next. What did you say?
it's possible they just got it added to my timers.
I'm so glad. They also another thing that you can find on YouTube with them, they have like a where is it? That's just the trailer for it. But they have like a 12-minute documentary about how this project happened. Like like how Beauty and the Dissonance came to be and how they reconnected over all these years. It's like for I feel like it's even interesting from an author standpoint because how it started, I'll spoil the documentary for you guys a little bit. How it started was she was going through this huge life change. She's just, she's been through this like um painful divorce and like just this huge life change, just like kind of having to rediscover herself from scratch. And she had started to write a book about it. And a friend of ours, a mutual friend, had recommended, like, she was kind of looking for somebody to work with to kind of figure out how to do this book because she wanted to be sort of a memoir slash self help kind of thing. I think she was gonna co-write it with her therapist or something. And she'd been working on it, and I had read a lot of it. Like she'd been sending me chapters to look at. Um, but she had written this chapter, like this one chapter had really gone back to this time when she and Eric had originally connected, like years and years ago when she was in college, when they were both in college. And uh she'd written this whole thing and then she was like, I wonder, like, it was a very personal chapter. I had read it, like, it was great. And she was like, maybe I need to, like, reach out to him and make sure he'd be okay with the stuff I'm putting in this book.
Mm.
um, so she reached out to him, and long story short, eventually, like, they started talking, and he'd been through a lot of the same stuff. And long story short, she reached out to this person that a mutual friend had recommended to help her work on the book. This person, Barb, I'm not saying this woman Barb because they are non-binary. This person Barb, and who also who is his someone is an author and has worked on books, but also is a music producer. Like, this amazing person. Barb is amazing. And was like, I've been talking to Eric. This isn't going to be a book anymore. It's going to be an album.
I love that.
And that's kind of what happened. Like the story is better when they tell it, and you can find that at this Beauty and the Dissonance music documentary. It's only 12 minutes long. Like it's a really easy digestible watch. I found it. I'm biased because obviously I love my sister and I know and love both of the people involved in this project. Like it's been amazing to get to know Eric again as well myself. Because that's he's not someone I connected with often throughout the years. We were like Facebook friends, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
um, but it's been amazing to watch this whole thing come together for me and as her sibling. But I also think that it's a very like kind of touching story and relevant to people who write things and to creators of all kinds. And I saw I saw somebody say we should bring MJ's sister to the podcast. We should. Oh, I should try to line her up as a guest at some point
Yeah.
when
We
we're
should
talking about
start,
that. I
we
totally
should do
should.
a couple more of ours and get them
And then
in the
try to
queue and
get
start
some of the
scheduling
bigger
our
ones.
guests. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All
get
right. I'll
two or
talk to her
three.
and see if she'd be interested in that. I bet she would. Um, and it's just been like both she and I are on these new incredible journeys, kind of late in life ish, late-ish in life where she's rediscovering herself as a musician and a singer and a songwriter, which is new for her. And but it came out of like her being like I'll never forget like the little phone call where she was like, "Is it I'm working on a book." She wasn't really telling most people that she was working on a book, and she was nervous about telling me. She was afraid that she was like, "I don't think that you would think this because you've always been so supportive of me, but like
Mm-hmm.
you don't feel like I'm stealing your thing, right?" I'm like, "Oh my god, no." I love this so
Oh,
much. Like I loved it when she was writing a book, and I was so impressed by her too. I was like, um, it's incredible, you guys, how you can know somebody. Like you can know someone as deeply as I would say that I knew my sister. Um, because even though we had gone through some difficult times, um, her ex-husband and I did not vibe. uh, we'd gone
mm.
through some difficult times together, she and I, but we had been very, very close, like growing up and like all the way like through our early adulthood, extremely close. Like I would have said that she was my closest friend, like my best friend. Um,
I had a sister like that most of my life. And now I have a different sister like that.
so I have this sister who suddenly feels like my sister again, like the one I've always known. After
Hmm.
some harder years and between us, and but hearing her work as a musician, but also reading her writing was still like a revelation. It was like, wow, like I can know my sister as well as I think I do. Like you can know someone as well as I thought I knew my
Hmm.
sister and still be surprised and impressed by
Just the
the
incredible
their
gift.
inner world, right? And like
Yeah.
what can come out of it and their beauty. Like
Hmm.
I was just so impressed by her writing, and I was like, and it was nothing that I thought that I ever knew she could do. Not that I
Hmm.
would have said, oh, she could never do that, but like I never saw her do it before, and um, I'd never heard any music that she had written before or lyrics that she had written before. And so this has been such an amazing thing for me. But anyway, you guys can find them on Instagram as well. They're pretty active on their Instagram channel. Um, and obviously on their YouTube. They're also on Facebook. Like you can find Beauty in the Dissonance anywhere. And you can find their music on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you like to stream music. Um, and I'm so proud of them. And they recorded a bunch of the later songs. Like so, the first two songs that came out that were not recorded in the where I'm about to tell you. But then a bunch of a bunch of them were recorded in sessions at Abbey Road Studios, which was also an amazing experience for them. They went to England to work with Barb, who has moved to Spain. Um, because you guys may or may not know that trans people are pretty persecuted in the US now, and it's not really a safe place for people to be. Anyway, Barb and their partner moved to Spain. And
Mm.
so my sister when Beauty and the Dissonance wanted to do more recording and needed to do more sessions, they went to Europe and Abbey Road, which is if you guys are maybe you guys aren't necessarily music like or like I don't know, like Beatles lovers like we were growing up, but recording at Abbey Road feels like a big deal. And it was an incredible experience for them.
For anybody who knows writing, it should feel like a big deal. Also, I'm realizing over on YouTube I have evidence that somebody who should be sleeping is not actually sleeping. I hope they go back to bed. If they are lurking
Oh.
silently in this chat after having left to say they're going to bed,
Maybe
I
maybe they just left their computer on in
no, this
the
required an
chat.
action. I did not tag us in that video that went live earlier,
Mhm.
and we have now been tagged in that video that went live earlier.
Decaf, go to bed.
We love you. Good night
Go to
night. Night night
sleep.
is good.
Sleep. That's not a long enough nap. It hasn't been that long. All right, that's probably all the tangent I should spend on Beauty and the Dissonance. But I just realized
No,
that
no.
their new
That's
single had
awesome.
come out, and I hadn't gotten a good opportunity to play it on stream.
This
Um,
this is
that was my
awesome.
chance.
I'm just gonna drop this. We could drop this up here. We're gonna put this here. Right. I opened my
I think they're calling their music something like Dream Americana, like sort of dream pop plus Americana.
it felt warm and cozy to me.
Yeah. And not all their stuff sounds the same, like, it's not
No,
all
no.
alike. It's not, but a lot of it has that very like kind of dreamy vibe to it. I would say Golden's like definitely does, and also Hold has that same kind of dreamy vibe. Though you guys are gonna be shocked by the Alanis Morissette cover. It's very like if you guys don't know Alanis's original, it's like this like kind of very slow, sad song with like piano only accompaniment. It's just Alanis and piano. Like it's uh their version is not that. And I hope they'll put out a video eventually about this, like a short or something when they release it, but I'll advanced story about that is that like I think it was Eric's idea that they should cover that song because it's about like a painful divorce. If you guys know Alanis's original, it's about I guess I'll put it on in the background here for people to hear. There, I'll like put it on my playlist here real quick. Um, but it's like it's a song. It's a very slow, sad, piano only song about divorce, and Eric had the idea that had like done a whole arrangement for this like even slower, darker thing
Mm,
that he wanted my sister to sing. I keep trying to call her Katie, but she's going by Laura Katie now. Laura is her real first name. Um,
mm.
and and she heard the arrangement and tried to do it, and she was like, and she hated it.
Mm,
And so as
mm.
a result, they rearranged it. This is while they were at Abbey Road Studios. And so the new
I
version
love that.
is very, very different. And it's like a driving rock version. And like it come like she's singing like
Oh,
from the gut. And it feels to me how my sister processes trauma like that.
See, that's
Like,
why the first one didn't work for her.
yeah, exactly. There's like that's not how she deals with that this like sad
Mhm.
this Alanis vibe.
Mhm.
Um, that's not her. She attacks a thing. And so their version uh embodies that vibe and it feels so her and it's I can't wait to I can't wait for you guys to all hear it. It's great. Anyway, I'll stop babbling on about my sister, but I'm just so proud of her.
No.
I could combust.
Well, if she's doing great things just like her sister.
I
She's
hope
very talented, just like her sister.
that.
So it makes perfect sense that it runs in the family. But
uh,
also, you guys are both incredible. You are genuinely very talented. And listening to her music and adding her to my playlist
I'm so
is
glad.
very easy to do because she is that good.
She's so good.
Uh, and honestly, I say the same thing about your singing whenever, even just listening to you
uh
hum sometimes when you're streaming. I have not been kidding when I have told people to go and buy your album. They should go buy
Oh,
your
thank
album.
you. It's such a fossil now, but
And that's the thing. We always look at our first projects, the big things that we've done, and we tend to go back and not um not give ourselves the credit we should have.
mm,
And
you're
I don't
right.
think it's just you, because I've had plenty of people that tell me a lot of things too that I have to listen to and hear and remember to uh well, Coder, that's why you became part of our family, right? Your creativity lives here. uh but seriously, like, you do amazing things. Don't sell yourself short. And you have every reason to be proud of your sister. She's obviously doing amazing things now too.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. Um,
But don't
the
sell
thing about
yourself
my
short just because
album,
she is.
I just feel like it's very much of a place and time,
Oh yeah.
and it also was uh produced very very low
Look at the
budget.
timing.
Like it was in a recording studio, but like it was like a recording studio owned by the family of a friend who gave me like a really discounted rate and
Hmm.
you know, I borrowed money from my grandfather to record it and get it mastered and stuff and even the song like just the songs are very much of a place in time
Hmm.
that
Oh
is
yeah.
not now. Whereas my, you know, I wasn't recording at Abbey Road Studios. uh
But if you had the resources now, maybe that would
would
be something you could
maybe
plan.
if I still wanted to write songs. I don't know, I've thought about it from time to time, getting back into writing songs. I think I would want to do it differently.
For
Like I was
sure.
playing guitar back in those days and I never really got super comfortable on it.
Hmm.
It was which was fine in the studio, but made like playing out like live really like kind of rough. Because I felt like
Hmm.
I had to work so hard at the guitar playing that I didn't enjoy singing, and singing was like a thing that I had enjoyed very much. I'll go back to my playlist, but I'll go to the part of this playlist where one of my sister's songs is, where Hold is. So that my sister's still on the thing. Um, but anyway, I don't know. I think I would maybe I'll you know like maybe who knows, maybe someday I'll do some songwriting with Beauty in the Distance or like some Maybe I'll collab if I ever want to do something like that again someday.
Mm-hmm.
But as it is right now, I'm happy. I'm happy with writing and not having singing, not having my voice be what is what my career hinges on. I mean, my voice in a different way, but my voice as an author in a different way. But I don't know.
It's just a thought.
Yeah, I've thought
I
about it.
and honestly, you when I say you're gifted, you are. Don't sell yourself short. But also,
No.
please share some more of your sister's music.
Yeah. Yep. I
What
mean,
I find
we
funny.
grew up in a musical household, so like
Mm-hmm.
that part like kind of came naturally for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
We were lucky enough to grow up in a house, we were raised by two musicians, so um like that's like the family business, you know?
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing because then it gets cultivated and you get stronger with it, and it's just beautiful. It comes out gorgeous. Yeah. But we should seriously. I need to schedule my chat with cats. Um. Okay, I have a chat with cat thing that I do periodically. Just a long
Mm.
bunch of streams where I just bring a bunch of people in to interview.
Mhm.
So we should, like, you've done one with me. So you
Right.
did.
I've done a chat with Kat.
Yeah. Um. Oops. Sorry. This one my Bluetooth. This is a Bluetooth. Um. Sorry. Random. Uh. But we should just plan a day when I'm gonna do another chat with Kat. And I mean, I would.
Mm.
We could bring you both on, maybe, if she would be open to it.
She might be.
Um.
I'd have to ask her. I'd love to have her on the podcast too.
For sure. And we should. Uh. We should plan. We should first of all start setting up our interview schedules. But I should pick a day and
Mhm.
just plan to do a chat with Kat
Chat
day.
with Kat.
Yeah, and it just turns into a marathon day of interviews. Hello, Cipher. Um, I know Cipher's lurking. Um, but it would be a good chance to just come in and have. And then when I'm smart enough and I'm on top of things, I try to get the copies of the videos out to everybody as soon as I release them
Uh-huh.
elsewhere. I still have yours, which tells you I didn't do that I haven't been on top of that the way I need to. But I do try to so that nobody has to. It's an opportunity. Oh, so
I'll put
imagine playing Genshin Impact with no W key.
Oh my goodness.
I am currently in crisis mode with a player that doesn't have a keyboard that's working properly for them. But I know we have keyboards. And the one keyboard I found quickly is a Bluetooth keyboard that is not going to work in this case. Okay. I will have to, that will have to be one of my priorities after. And now they're being kind enough to demonstrate what it looks like when you're typing without the W key. Yeah.
And here, I'll also for my chat, I'll play a song from my ancient album from 2002, so you can hear what I mean when I say like mine was done like on a shoestring budget and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'll
it
put
is
on
different. It does have a different sound, but
yeah.
the quality of the artists themselves, the voice is incredible, and that's not
I want to put on.
it is different. It does come from a different time. It comes from a different setting and a different structure and a different preparation. And maybe that's what we'll talk about in our discussion with both of you.
I'll play. My sister sings backup on these songs too, by the way. The harmonies on these songs are my sister.
Ouch.
Um.
Okay, so I need to copy that to Kitten Sapphire. Shelly, hold on one second.
What song? Maybe She Waits for Him is the song.
Okay, Shelly, that is an incredibly interesting thought for playing, I'd imagine. If you can find the VOD to that, I would love to see it.
So for folks who are in my chat, this is from my 2002 album Dory's True Story. And it's actually me and my sister, who you guys just heard singing with Beauty in the Distance.
Did you drop the link in again by chance? I'm sitting here trying to find all of the windows or all of the right tabs. I will say I do love how we're talking about your creativity and everything, and your first book link drops into my chat. That was great timing. No. Go listen to something there. Anything, they're all good. Because yes, and buy the album. Totally worth it. You'll be glad you did. Just saying. As far as the need goes, answering Coder. Although I want to wait for the song to be over first. Which one are you playing? Because I have to mute your stream to hear our chat, and I'm not hearing it. Song was that? Because I
Oh, that
don't.
was She Waits for Him.
Oh, okay. I need to go back over the list again. Just because I should have them memorized, and I don't, and I'm quite disappointed.
I
Can you fix
mean,
that?
w- uh,
You know
why
how
is
you
it
need
so
stuff to put on
hard?
your. Do you know how you need stuff to put on your YouTube channel?
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, I see
You know,
10 things you can put on your YouTube channel,
here's the thing. They're actually on YouTube, but YouTube won't let me claim the artist name.
but
They were
you
released
are.
through so the album was released through CD Baby. Um, CD Baby, first of all, won't let me change my name on the album. I would have to delete it from CD Baby and then resubmit it for a fee. Um, but I have a this digital distribution agreement through them, and for whatever reason, m- me as an artist under my given name is on YouTube with all the tracks from Dory's True Story with the full album, and I can't claim it because YouTube has stopped letting you do that. Like if you're CD Baby, I don't know. It's really all confusing. I've considered, I have considered deleting the album entirely from CD Baby,
Mhm,
which is where, I mean, they were responsible for my distribution in 2002.
mhm,
Um, and, but it would take the music off of all the platforms it's on now. So, Apple Music and Spotify and everything. Like, it does already exist on all these platforms. It would take them off of that. And there is no really great way to I basically would have to pay some service to get my music back on those
mm,
the I would either have to redo the album or resubmit the album, and I don't even have the original artwork anymore. It was lost in a hard drive crash, and when I tried to get CD Baby to go to their databases and find it, because they obviously have it because submitted it to them in the first place, they claim that is
mhm,
something they cannot do. um I mean, I could get new artwork or whatever. I guess I could commission new
mhm,
artwork, but I would have to pay someone because of the way these services work, um,
mhm,
to distribute it again digitally to these
mhm,
places. And I don't know. Or I could just be happy with it not existing anywhere except on Bandcamp and maybe uploading it to YouTube myself. I don't know. Um,
mhm. When you have the spoons to do the
mm-hmm,
research, put it all together in one file.
mm-hmm.
And if it's a project you're ready to take on, know you got backup. We'll help you wherever we can.
Thank you, good friend.
Uh, but
Because I have considered that.
it's worth knowing, you know? It's
Yeah,
worth being aware of options and being informed about what is there that could help you, where you could take it, what it could do.
right.
Even if you don't decide to do this, or if you
Mm-hmm.
don't decide to do this right now,
Right, it's
it's
still
good to
something
have.
I would need to do. Well, and
Exactly.
the thing is, the original reason that I was like, maybe I just want to cancel my digital distribution agreement with CD Baby entirely, is because I'm not making any money from it at all. And I'm not saying I
Hmm.
would make money from it if I distributed it myself, because I don't think I would either. But um, I'm not making any money from it because it's an old album.
Hmm.
It does not have a lot of listens, and a lot of platforms like Spotify, for instance, has stopped giving any compensation at all if you don't have a certain number of listens in a month. Like, so I no longer make even like I used to get like a fraction of a penny every
Hmm.
time someone played one of my songs. Now I don't even get the fraction of the penny. I just get nothing. um, but like so it's not like I'm making money, and I was like maybe I should just take it off of there, but it not only it's not like I don't think I'm going to make a lot of money off this album from 2002 in 2026. So that's probably like shouldn't be my motivation is
Hmm.
like that like that probably shouldn't matter to me with this album because it's not like this is not going to be a big money maker now. But I was just kind of offended on principle.
Hmm.
That like even the fraction of a penny is too much for Spotify to pay now if you don't have a certain number of listens per month. Like thanks.
See, and this is where you could upload it directly yourself. You could put it onto, if you had it, you could put it
Hmm.
onto YouTube. And
Right, I could put it
as
onto
you are,
YouTube, and I have the file. It's not like I have the music files. I don't
yeah,
have
but
the
if you
artwork, so
can't
I would need to
claim
commission new
it right
artwork.
now on YouTube, it could bite you in the butt. Like if you put it on your channel on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else has got a claim on it, especially if they've entered like auto claim mode or something, they could claim your money.
Right. I mean, CD Baby
So,
like publishes independent artists, so like they don't own any of our stuff. But right, it's a problem. Like I would have to. I think I could upload it myself. I think I would have to cancel the digital distribution for CD Baby so that hopefully it would get removed from my artist channel on YouTube, and I could apply for a new one or something. I don't even know how it works. I don't know if I can even get that with YouTube without a distribution agreement with someone. Like I actually don't know. Like my sister's paying for like Beauty and the Dissonance is paying someone for
mhm.
digital distribution. Um,
I know my cousin who's been an indie artist as well for years now.
mm-hmm,
She does very her stuff is very pop and very
right.
she's very Puerto Rican, very New Rican.
Uh-huh.
And I love it. And it's she's been able to perform with some of the
Get
larger
good
artists in our
audience for that
age
too, you
group,
know?
right? Yeah, but she's done everything. Um, she's done everything herself.
Mm-hmm.
I know she does have a distribution agreement. I think on her latest album,
Well, because I think you
but
have to have one for certain platforms. Like Apple Music, for instance, you can't get your music on there as an independent artist
mhm,
without some kind of distributor,
mhm.
according to Apple Music. I looked it up. um,
But it became worth it for her when she created the platform she wanted and was able to
yeah.
dictate her terms. So her music lives on her YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
where and hers is a claimed YouTube channel, and it's been a while since she's done any behind the scenes stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
currently I think what's up there is her latest album.
Yeah.
But
Well,
and
and
I would play it, but not all of her stuff is safe for work.
if I was making new music, if I was wanting to really publish, like create, publish, record, publish new music, um, it would be totally worth it to completely take over control of my back catalog, which is Story's True Story. You know, I
Hmm.
think like then, like it would make a lot of sense then to because people might go like if I had something new out that people liked, they might go to my back catalog. But since I'm currently not recording any new music, I don't know if it's worth the time, the effort, the money to try to
Hmm.
do all of that.
Oh, she got okay. She has put a couple of her albums up now. Okay, I'm proud of her. It's not. She was sorry. I haven't. I haven't gotten the latest announcements, and I on YouTube. I should have. I thought I did. I
Mhm.
was not apparently. So I thought she just hadn't released something recently. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Uh, I do not understand how she doesn't have more
Oh yeah. You
subscribers on her
also you can't
platform.
upload music directly. You can't to you need a distributor for Spotify as well. Um,
Okay.
you have to pay for something like you have to pay like DistroKid or DuroKit or like CD Baby is working that way for me right now.
Hmm.
I could, but I haven't been CD Baby used to be so a little history lesson for the youth in the channel. Back in the day when it was we were just on the brink of it being a possible thing to be an independent artist without a label like this cuz now people do it all the time. But back then uh the the revolution was at mp3.com. We had seen Ani DeFranco had broken out. She was like a pioneer in this area. She had broken out with her own music label, um, and was actually having a career, which up to that point was really not possible to have a career without signing with a label, like an established label. But she and Righteous Babe Records, which was her own label, kind of made us all go, hey, we could do that too. And then mp3.com started to exist. And I was an original like musician on mp3.com when it was in its heyday before it got bought out by a company that basically made it, that like destroyed it. And it was just all indie artists. Um, like meeting each other, and we could upload our own music and people could review us. I saved all my reviews from mp3.com. um and I was uploading at the time. I was uploading like uh really early versions of the song that are on the 2002 album that were like recorded by me at home on a borrowed 4-track recorder, uh like just me alone, um in my apartment. um to mp3.com and like released a little EP there. And I would say, and it's still like, like mp3.com ended up getting bought out and just basically becoming like nothing. Like indie artists got pushed out of mp3.com even though it was made for us. But I still have this like a messenger bag that I got as merch the first year that they sent me as a gift for being an independent artist on mp3.com. Um and then I like got out of the business after that, like pretty soon. So I didn't stay around. I didn't stick around for when, like, now you can become an independent artist by like having your own YouTube channel, and
Hmm.
like people are breaking out, like, but back
Hmm.
then, like, those were the pioneers were like Ani DeFranco and other people, other like independent artists who got started on mp3.com.
Hmm.
And now it's and so CD Baby at the time was the indie alternative for people who independent artists who needed distribution. They distributed both like physical CDs and digital. And it was run by this one guy who was amazing, and he was very, his whole mission was just to help other indie musicians like get their music out there. And so I had signed up for CD Baby then and sold my CDs through them, and then when they started doing digital distribution, I signed up for that too.
Hmm.
And that was way back. CD Baby eventually sold CD Baby. to people who wrecked it like everybody, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure it was unsustainable for him to run it himself with his staff, his like tiny staff
Mm-hmm.
forever. Like I think that's what happens is these small companies like people like jump on board. It comes a point where like they don't have lives anymore because
Mm-hmm.
the company is their whole life and they end up, so he got, somebody offered to buy it and he sold it. Um and ever since then, like I used to love CD Baby. They were like the best company with the best customer service for artists and the
Mm-hmm.
like it was just such a great community and he was a great guy and you felt so personally taken care of and
Because you were.
yeah. And it's not like that anymore. Like I kind of, after I quit making music, I didn't really engage with the platform much but since I've
Mm-hmm.
been there trying to do things like, like kind of take back some control and like I wanted to I wanted to change my name. They wouldn't let me do that. I wanted to get my original artwork if they had copies somewhere, which they
Mm-hmm.
obviously do. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't do that. Like they wouldn't their customer service is terrible now. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they're not an artist friendly company anymore. Um so I don't know. I don't know. Cat Ranch. Hello, welcome in. It's
Welcoming
just
Cat Ranch. The Cat Ranch is over on Velera, by the way. And Cat
yeah,
Ranch.
right. On Velera.
The other voice you're hearing is MJ Beasley, one of my favorite authors and creators, and just a wonderful friend. And she's just incredibly awesome. And she's talking about a project that she did some years ago and the distribution process that she had to go through and some of the issues she's running
Nice.
into now. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, I'm going on too long about this, but long story short, I wouldn't, in the past, I would not have even considered leaving CD Baby, but
Hmm.
um, I no longer feel that they're a good that like a
They're not
good,
the right fit anymore.
yeah, they're not what they were. I no longer have any attachment to them, and the only reason that I've stuck with them is because they can do distribution.
Hmm.
Like they're the only reason why my music from 2002 is on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and like all the other streaming platforms. Like they are the reason
Hmm.
it exists there and the only and I don't have to pay, I paid I didn't have to pay anything actually to sign up for digital distribution there.
Hmm.
It was like part of my original, like they just offered it to me. So like if I wanted to leave there but still wanted to have music distributed to these platforms, I would have to
Hmm.
pay somebody else. Um,
And this is why having all the information before you make a move
mm,
is just good. And the great thing with your sister getting into it is that now you can pin her down and interview her for the things that you're missing.
right, right. No, because she's had to do all this, and she's had
Hmm.
some really
Recently.
frustrating experiences with
Hmm.
distribution, like stuff you wouldn't think would be a problem. Like their first single was delayed getting released because the distributor, I won't name which distributor it is, so as to not besmirch them,
Right.
you know, without knowing that maybe their side or whatever. But
Hmm.
the platform didn't work. There was something broken and she couldn't pay for it. She had the money. It's like the place where she would make the payment didn't work. And she was in a customer service queue forever just trying to pay for the service. Like for
Hmm.
weeks, just trying to pay for the service to distribute her music. But because there aren't very many options for independent artists, she was kind of stuck with this. So I know she's had a frustrating experience, which doesn't make it sound particularly enticing. Uh,
Well,
uh,
being an indie is, in case anybody doesn't know this, which I would be shocked if anybody in my chat doesn't, being
mm-hmm,
indie in anything is extra work and things you don't anticipate
mm-hmm.
because you don't know until you know.
Right.
And that's just that's the reality of life and everything else and
Yeah.
whatever else we choose to do. There are reasons why these industries exist to do all the heavy lifting on that end of things because they've already done all of that footwork, and that's why a lot of people prefer to not. That's exactly why you prefer to go traditional as an author
Right. Right.
because
Oh,
there's a lot
it
of
was
footwork.
100% my experience with releasing an album as an independent artist and
Hmm.
it not going anywhere because I did not have
Hmm.
the know-how or the desire or to like
Hmm.
try to market it. I didn't know what I like.
Hmm.
There's more tools now for stuff like
Hmm.
that than there was in 2002 when I was trying to
Oh
do
yeah.
something with that album. But my experience with that was like, well, you know who's heard of my album? Nobody. And you know
Hmm.
why? Because I tried to do indie and I'm not cut out for it.
Exactly.
So like
But doing something now in companionship with your author stuff gives
right,
you
right.
another
If
extension for what you're already doing that helps you to further drive people back to your books, which even traditionally published, you still need to do.
right.
Uh,
Yes, right. Absolutely.
so
And
that's why this would be another thing you could do pretty
I've
easily.
thought about it. Again, it was like if I was making new music, I would feel like
Mhm.
it was more worth it.
More right.
Because I feel like no matter what, my album from 2002 is old. It's very much of a time and place.
Mhm.
I don't think that there's a huge market for it in 2026. Um,
Mhm.
and so I don't know how much it's worth putting a lot of effort into trying to like platform it, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Or make it part of my platform if it's going to cost money, if it's going to cost stress, because I don't think it's going to draw people. I don't think it's going to be a huge draw. Um, but oh, we'll see. Maybe I'll make some new music at some point, but I don't really like right now. I don't really have the I don't have any way to like record new music. I don't have any like I'm so broke, you guys. Like I can't music production costs money. Like I can do not well, but I can do some like I have Logic, like I can do the app. I can mix it and master myself technically, but it's not like I have any skill in that. Like that's uh I'm doing that for music that Decaf and I are putting together for a music video. But like I'm learning as I go and like it would be ridiculous of me to pretend that I'm working at a professional level on that stuff. Um
mhm.
but but also I have no way to record anything. I also no longer play the guitar and the idea of trying to pick it back up fills me with dread. Um so I don't know. What would I even do? What would I even do?
Uh, that's a very, very good question. But this is the thing: there is so many creative stuff that you can do that you might not know what you're going to do with it right now. But this goes back to gathering the information, putting in a document, and having it,
Mm,
and then making the decision when the time comes. If you
yeah,
want to put something up on your YouTube channel with your music in a way that's not going to work against you, there's
right.
nothing keeping you from doing that. And there's nothing keeping you from being able to, although it would be kind of funny if they did claim it and that you still somehow got pennies from it, but that's a different thing. Um,
That would be funny.
uh, it would be the long road back to your bank account instead of they
Right.
would your pennies would be taking the scenic route.
Mhm.
But oh, like having uh yeah, Coda's got it. If
Frozen
you decide
Crippler.
you want to go there,
I
yeah.
don't know if my music. I don't know if the kind of stuff I would write is like sounds and beats type of music, but I guess you never know. I'd have to see what I actually.
Well, maybe you could
Um,
start writing a theme song for your own for your books.
um, I did do
Uh,
a. I mean, it's very different, but like I did
did for
use
the
like some
trailer.
software instruments for the music for my the little promo video that I did.
Hmm.
The but it's obviously it's me singing like a spooky version of an old Italian art song. I would want to if I was going to make a theme. I don't know. I have to think about it.
It's a thought.
Okay, Coda
Obviously,
Fiddler,
I mean,
message me, message me.
it's not like we're gonna have. It's not like something you have to do, but it is something you obviously
Right.
enjoy. And with your sister getting back into it the way she is, it's obviously coming to mind, which is beautiful.
Yeah,
You
I've
know,
thought about it.
it, you might not get back into it on that level. You may never because what you're doing now is writing.
Yeah, and
But
it's pretty all consuming already.
oh yeah, especially as you're getting into the industry side of things, it's going to be different. And
Yeah.
that's, it's a beautiful thing that it can be, but that doesn't mean you can't find ways to make them work together. And that,
Mm.
perhaps doing a theme song could work them together. Hello, Feel Day.
Feel it, day,
Welcome
welcome
in.
in.
It is a pleasure to have you.
Um, I don't know if I've probably missed some other streamers in the chat. You guys, please click the heart at the top of your chat and follow the wonderful Feel It Day right here, right now. Also, I could see Shelly talking about this Dance Dance Revolution. I'm so sorry that I haven't been responding to that, Shelly. I've been like very much in my head right now. Talking about a bunch of stuff. But I'm reading back your comments now, and that does sound really entertaining. If you put that link up, did you put it somewhere? I've tried finding a VOD, but it's been too long. Oh, never upload the VODs. Ah, I see. But then, oh wait, you found a clip. DM it to me so I can watch it when I'm done with stream, which actually should be. Oh, it's almost 10:30. What am I even doing? I'm streaming for
Yeah,
another
I
20
was going to
minutes.
say I am also in tie-up mode. So who are we rating? Because
Who
I
are
need
we
to go
rating?
feed.
Let's see who's
I need to
streaming.
feed a
Who's
cat
streaming?
and a dog, and then another set of cat.
Mhm. Let's see
My
who.
let's see.
Who?
On Velera, the cat ranch is up. Let's see who's in our category first, if we have anyone. Sometimes we do. All right. You look on Twitch, I'll look on Velera.
Okay. I'm looking. Oh, why isn't this at my mod? I need my mod view.
Okay, apparently us. So we are art and creative
There
today
we go.
so far.
Um,
What do we
on
got?
Twitch. Popcorn Antics is someone I know on Twitch. Who is doing who is a writer who is doing co-working and studying right now. We could read Popcorn.
I'm going to be inclined, honestly, to raid the cat ranch over on Velera because they are perpetually on it. And I'm sorry, cats?
We can
Like
do that. We can do that on Velera for
cats?
sure. I will join you in that. Um, and then on Twitch, I'm gonna raid Popcorn Antics. If you want to raid with me, it's popcorn _ antics. Uh,
Okay, give me a moment. Apparently, I'm going
All
to
right, that's who I'm
add.
gonna raid on Twitch. And then on Valora, what do we do? Is it slash raid? Is it the same?
It's exactly the same.
And what is it? The Cat Ranch?
Yes, I'll put it out.
All
I'll put
one
it in
word?
the. Yes.
Is it just THE, the Cat Ranch?
Yep.
Okay.
And have you set up
That is
your raid call at the top? Because you can do that,
what can I do?
and it automatically. Hello, Wiggle. How are you? Yes, those are. This is my podcast partner on fire. We are actually getting ready to raid though.
We are gonna raid now, yeah. You guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. Katrina, thank you so much as well. For streaming with me today. And I will be back tomorrow, you guys. I'm going to be testing out my new setup for the first time, and I'm going to be playing Hades. If you want to come watch me flail and attempt to use controller in a game with combat that is probably too hard for me to play, with controls that I don't use very well, but a beautiful story and gorgeous music. Head on over tomorrow for my first Hades stream. I'm going to be playing it every Monday for the foreseeable future. And that's a new part of my schedule. And I'm going to get my raids started. Boop. There's that one.
Okay. So you're going to. You said Popcorn Antic is doing co-working.
Popcorn Antics is who I'm going to raid on Twitch. And then the Cat Ranch, I will raid on Velora. And I don't really have a raid message over there or anything because I'm not, I haven't set up anything on Velora at all. So I will just set it to go shortly. But Katrina, thank you. And I'll see you on Tuesday, right?
Yes, for sure.
Probably. That's our plan.
Yes.
All right. I am going to click the raid now on both things right now and see you guys again soon. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Bye.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being part of the stream. Thank you, MJ, for keeping me company. I love you guys. I will be back on Monday and we'll talk more. See you soon.
And I'm going to pop out of the VC as well. Bye bye, friend.
Bye. Enjoy.